today I just think about what my classmates would think of me, those former Chinese classmates. Then I think when they know that I had a mental illness during undergraduate study, they would think that, oh, the girl born in poor family, however clever, bright they are, they should have encountered so much hardships, and finally they would be defeated. Now they are succumbed. Now they become so miserable. Although she is so good at schooling, much better than us, now she has the most miserable life than us. I think that is why they would think about me, and I completely disappeared from their life. I think when I was in high school, I talked about the girl whose parents are divorced, who beat me just because because I'm good at schooling, but I'm from poor family. So she wanted, because she said that only girls from the rich family are are very good at schooling, but I am the only one except. And so she beat me, and so I just after that, no, these other people don't help me at all. These other classmates, they always, although they get a lot of help from me, got a lot of inspiration from me, because those Chinese students, they can only recite and learn things, but only I make schooling very interesting. I have many inspiring ideas. I inspired them a lot. But when people beat me, gossip me, and spread a rumor about me, they did nothing to help me, just to get away from me. At that moment, I was cold-hearted from then on. But after then, I don't defeat it. I kept on my schooling. I don't want to distract myself from my schooling. So although someone beat me, but I don't think about how to beat them back. I just think about to focus on my studying, and so I very good at studying. And then one of my classmates, maybe you can say that classmate maybe have some conscience. She said that I am just like her mother. Her mother was poor, was born in a poor family. She is so always beaten by others, and so her mother's face always have all kinds of scars. So she said that my face always have all kinds of scars. I didn't realize that in high school that fat girl beat me, scratched on my face. But I think that's too late. They just like to tell stories. Now I think when I go to university, I just completely lose any interest to Chinese. And I just so today I just think that what they would think about me. Maybe they would think about they would teach their children the most brightest girl in their class now becomes mental illness. And they don't know that I am completely disappointed with them, and I will live in a completely different world from them. I discriminate Chinese than anyone else in the world now. I would never get any contact with Chinese as long as powerful as I can. As long as I have power, I would never get any closer to Chinese. Although now I have Chinese supervisors or Chinese classmates, PhD mates. But it is because I'm weak. If I'm stronger, I would get as far away as I can from any Chinese. I think the only time that I have a little bit conflict, not conflict, a big how can I say, is a risk with my boyfriend is the only time that he introduced his friend. And this friend is British boy. He said that he said a son of his friend's girlfriend is Chinese. But my English is very bad, so I heard it's like he had a girlfriend, Chinese girlfriend. At that moment, I was completely lost any appetite, completely lost any conscience, and I would desert everything. I would desert my boyfriend, desert everything at that moment. But it turns out that and desert everything and then try to be nice to him. That's the way I treat the Chinese. That I treat the Chinese very, very nice to them. But in my heart, I would withdraw myself. They can take every advantage of me, but my heart is withdrawing. So when Chinese get a lot contact me, they will never lose, but I will withdraw as soon as possible. It turns out that that boy is only his friends had a Chinese girlfriend. So maybe he has no Chinese character at all, and he don't like Chinese at all. So I think we can get along. And that boy is don't get a job and works in a bank and has recently find a job in the bank, and he has to get a training of net 5. so he's just a very, very low salary job, very, very low job. Very stupid boy. and yeah, so I think my boyfriend is British. He will never introduce any Chinese to me, and no Chinese friends, no Chinese colleagues or any Chinese, or no Chinese relative. No, I think that this year I will meet my boyfriend's grandma, all British, no Chinese. So my life is only beginning. I will live completely separated world from Chinese. No Chinese in my life, in my new life. So yeah, when these classmates they would think they are much better than me. That I get a mental illness, although I am so competitive in my schooling. Now I'm just choose to never be with them anymore. The Chinese think they win. It's actually they lose, all of them.